Alright, so as always with this sequence, you don't have to get it perfect. Just follow along. I'll be your mirror image. You can have a seat at any time. We'll begin with the feet together or as close as you can. The hands can come to the lower abdomen, taking a few deep breaths in and out. As you breathe in, the belly expands. As you breathe out, the belly returns toward the spine. Abdominal breathing. Breathing in and breathing out, arriving in the body. Letting go of all the worries from the day. Just coming into the here and now. And then on the next inhale, you can hold the breath at the top just for a moment, and then let it out with a big sigh. Just letting out tension and stress. The hands can float down by the sides. And as you breathe in, the arms float up. They circle in front as if you're gathering in energy right into the heart, and then send it down towards the earth, sinking the chi. Breathing in, breathing out. Nice and easy, nice and slow. Feeling all the sensations that you can. One more time, sink the chi. And then from here, you can step one foot out to the side, either foot. The arms float up in front. The arms float down, the knees and hips soften. Breathing in, rising up. Breathing out, floating down. Or taking as many breaths as you need. We call this opening the door, the start of the journey. One more time, rising up. Floating down. This time the arms float out to the sides, spreading your wings. The arms float down, the palms face up. They float right up the midline of the body, pressing up overhead, floating all the way out and down. Holding up the sky. Opening the shoulders, opening the chest. Lengthening the spine. Creating space, creating presence in the body and mind. One more time, holding up the sky. This time the hands float up to the heart. One hand pushes up, the other pushes down, connecting sky and earth. Switching sides, keeping the spine neutral at first. And then if you want, you can do a side bend, but always easing in. Nice and easy, nice and soft. One more time to the other side, connecting sky and earth. This time the bottom hand comes up and then pushes to the corner. The other hand pushes behind. Coming back to center, push to the other corner. The dragon spreads its wings. This time if you want, you can even turn a little bit more, pivoting on the feet, letting the back heel come up. And then once more to the other side, the dragon spreads its wings. And then from here, the back hand swings around as if it's gliding on the surface of the water. The other hand comes around as the dragon swings its tail, sending little waves out into the distance. Breathing. One more time, drift across. This time the hands come together, prayer position right in front of the heart. And then step one foot out a little bit wider. And then softening the hips and knees, sinking down. Then as you rise up to the side, the fingertips point up. And then coming back down, other side, the swimming dragon, part one. Coming down just as much as you can comfortably, and then back up. One more time. This time the hands turn onto their sides. They drift right across the eye level. And then across the heart. And then lower abdomen. The swimming dragon, part two. The hands float back up for another round, drifting across eye level, then a little bit lower. And then across the abdomen. And then from here, the arms release, circling all the way up and over. The hands come right down the center, as if you're planting a tree. And then other side, the arms float up, coming right down the center, softening down. Breathing in, rising up. Breathing out. One more time, planting the tree. Very nice. Circle all the way around and hug the tree. And soften. From here, the arms open wide. This hand here scoops under, the other one on top as you embrace the moon. Pivot on the heel, the toes point out to the side. The moon orbits the earth, circling around. Nice and easy, feeling the sensations. Nice and slow. No rush, nowhere to go. And then reverse direction, going the other way. Circling it around, almost like you're carrying something precious. And then when you're ready, you can hug the tree. And then bring it right back to center. The arms open wide. Then this hand scoops under, the other one on top, embrace the moon, pivot on the heel, toes point out the other way, the moon orbits the earth. Or sometimes this one's called stirring the chi, circulating the energy throughout the body. And then reverse direction, breathing. You can sigh out at any time, it's always encouraged. It's like a release valve for stress. And then hug the tree, bring it right back to center. You can step the feet in a little bit closer if you like. And then from here, the hands draw in towards the heart, stepping in. And then as you step out to the corner, the hands push forwards in space. Drawing back in as you shift the weight, pushing out, shifting forward. Breathing in, breathing out, or taking as many breaths as you need. One more time, pushing the mountain. And then this time the hands float up. They come all the way up and over and then down in front of the body. Scooping under, gathering in the energy, gather in the breath. Bring it right through the body. The Tai Chi circling, making big circles. Just coming up as much as you can comfortably. One more time. Very nice. From here, we'll bring the hands in towards the heart, step the foot in, shift the weight, step out to the other corner and push the mountain. Drawing back in. Pushing out. Feeling the sensations, bringing mindfulness to the body. One more time, the push. And then this time, the hands float up, coming all the way up and over and down in front of the body. Scooping under, letting the energy just wash through the body. The Tai Chi circling. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time. This time, hug the tree, bring it right back to center, step the front foot in, and soften. From here, the arms open up wide. This hand here scoops under, step in as you embrace the moon, step right out to the corner. And as you step out, the bottom hand guides the moon into the clouds. The other hand pushes down. Then circle it back around, parting the horse's mane. And as always, don't worry about getting it perfect. As long as you're moving, we're doing good. Breathing in and breathing out. One more time, parting the wild horse's mane. This time, we'll embrace the moon and then spin the moon. The bottom arm comes up overhead, the other hand pushes through. And then circle it back around. The fair lady works at shuttles. Spin the moon, push on through. All right, one more time. Breathing in, breathing out. And then step back in, hug the tree. The arms open. Then this hand scoops under, step in as you catch the moon. Step right out to the corner, Bottom hand floats up, other hand floats down, parting the wild horse's mane, creating tranquility out of chaos. Breathing. Nice and easy, nice and slow. One more time, parting the horse's mane. This time, we'll catch the moon and then spin the moon. The bottom arm comes up overhead like you're blocking out the sun. The other hand pushes through. And then circle it back around. Fair lady works at shuttles, or sometimes called weaving at the loom. Pushing the shuttle right through. One more time. And then step back in and hug the tree and soften. From here, the arms open up wide. The hands cross down low. Then they rise up to the heart. The palms face away, pushing out to the sides. So crossing down low, rising up, press right out to the sides, creating space. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, creating space. Beautiful. This time, step one foot in, coming on the ball of the foot. The arms float out to the sides like a beautiful bird we call the crane. This time, if you want, you can lift your leg, touching down as needed. And then finally, the arms can float up and over just as much as you can. And then stepping down. Other side, just the arms at first, the crane. Breathing in, breathing out. This time you can lift your leg if you want, just meeting yourself where you're at, letting go of judgment. And then this time the arms can reach up and over. Stepping down, and then from here, reverse direction with the arms, circle in front, hug the tree, step one foot out a little bit wider. And then from here, the arms float all the way up overhead, making the tiger claws. Then as we soften the hips and the knees, we'll gather the energy from the earth and bring it right up through the body, and then release, making the tiger claws. Coming all the way down, breathing in, breathing out. One more time, the tiger squat. This time, round out, hug the tree, and soften. From here, both arms float over to the side. They drift down. Floating up to shoulder height, one hand makes an arrow. The other draws the bow, softening the hips and knees. Rising up, release the bow, other side. The other hand makes an arrow. Draw the bow, soften down. This time you can do it all together. Draw the bow as you soften down. Taking your time. One more time, the archer. Then circle all the way around, hug the tree. Step the foot in a little bit closer. And then from here, the arms open up wide. This hand scoops under, the other one on top as you embrace the moon. The bottom arm comes up overhead. The other hand pushes down by the hip. And then circle it back around, just the arms again, leaning over to the side going up, shifting the weight. And then this time, as the bottom arm comes up, the opposite foot touches down in front, touching down the toes. Stepping back in, embrace the moon. Step back out, white crane spreads wings. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, white crane spreads wings. Step back in, embrace the moon. This time we'll spin the moon. So switching sides. Bottom arm comes up, other hand comes down, shifting the weight. And then once more, just the arms. No rush. Just taking your time, breathing. This time the bottom arm comes up, the opposite foot touches down in front, tapping down the toes. Stepping back in. Step back out, white crane spreads wings. Very nice. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time. White crane spreads wings. Beautiful. All right, this time the arms open up wide, right out to the sides, then the hands float down, the backs of the hands face each other. They float up the midline of the body and then drift out to the sides, the fountain. Breathing in, rising up, breathing out, letting go. So we learn to move like water, soft but powerful. Letting go of tension, letting go of stress. One more time, the fountain. And then reverse direction with the arms. Circle in front, hug the tree. From here, the hands turn. The bottom hand drops down, then toss away. The hand waves in, and then press forward right towards me. Other side, toss away. Fold it in, pressing forward, repulsing the monkey, calming the monkey mind. Breathing, one more time. This time, toss away, the other hand on top, step in. Both hands together, pushing down and waving in as you soften. Rising up, softening down, breathing in, breathing out. This time, step right out to the corner, and as you step out, the bottom hand brushes past the knee, the top hand pushes to the corner. The top hand circles down, bottom hand circles up. Coming back to the beginning, brush knee and push. Once again, taking your time, and don't worry about getting it perfect. Just keep on moving. You'll still get all the benefits of Tai Chi. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, brush knee and push. This time the bottom hand scoops up, the palms face up. The hands draw in as you circle out and around. The backs of the hands face each other, then spiral the palms back up. Mama bear gathers her cubs. Circle around, spiraling the energy throughout the body. Breathing. All right, one more time. And then step the front foot back in, circle around, hug the tree. And then from here, this hand drops down, toss away, other hand on top, step in. Both hands together, pushing down, waving in as you soften. Rising up, softening down, breathing in, breathing out. This time we'll step out to the corner, and as you step out, bottom hand brushes past the knee, top hand pushes to the corner. Top hand circles down, bottom hand circles up. Weaving it all together, brush knee and push. Circling it around, just like a dance, but you don't have to get perfect. It's more about how it feels than how it looks. One more time, brush knee and push. And And then from here, the bottom hand scoops up, palms face up. The hands draw in, circling all the way out and around. Backs of the hands face each other. Spiral the palms back up. Mama bear gathers her cubs. Breathing. One more time. Gather your cubs, bring them back in. Step the front foot in as well. Circle around, hug the tree. And then from here, the palms actually meet right in front of the heart in prayer position. As you breathe in, the arms open out to the sides, arcing out, clearing, and then coming back towards the heart. Breathing in, open. Breathing out, the heart opening breath. Nice deep breath as you open. One more time. Breathing in, breathing out. And then from here, the hands float down. They float right out to the sides. And then from here, the wrists cross right in front of the heart. Step one foot in. The hands turn away, and then step right out to the corner. One hand comes forward, the other stays behind. And then circle it back around. The hands come up, crossing, turning away. One comes forward, the one stays right by the head. Fanning through the back. Breathing in, breathing out. Sometimes called opening the arms like a fan. One more time. This time, step the front foot in, shift the weight, step the other foot, coming on the ball of the foot, crossing the hands in front of the heart, step right out to the corner. One hand comes forward, the other behind. Fanning through the back, shifting the weight, crossing the wrists. Palms turn away. One hand comes forward, the other stays behind. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, fanning through the back. Beautiful. And step back in, the hands float down by the sides. Circle all the way around, sinking the chi. One more time, breathing in, breathing out. And the hands just begin to drift over to one side, staying down low, and then over to the other, shifting the weight like tall grass in the breeze. Nice gentle sway. And then shift over to one side, tap the heel right out in front. Other side, shift the weight, tap the heel. This time, tap the heel, the hand comes over the foot. Other side, tap the heel, the hand comes over the foot. This time, hand over the foot, other hand in front of the heart, playing the pipa, the Chinese guitar. Breathing in, breathing out. As always, take as many breaths as you need. As long as you're breathing, we're doing okay. One more time, play the pipa, strumming the lute. And then step in and hug the tree, step one foot out a little bit wider. And then from here, the palms face up, gathering the seeds. And then, softening the hips and the knees, the hands come down, planting the seeds in the earth. Rising back up as you gather more seeds. Softening down, planting more seeds. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more time, planting seeds. Then coming all the way up, the hands circle all the way out and down, then reverse direction, Circle in front, hug the tree. Step the foot in a little bit closer. And then from here, the arms open up wide. This hand here drops down and drifts over to the other side. The hands switch positions, and then they float across like clouds in the sky. And then the hands switch again. Wave hands like clouds. Drifting across, letting go of tension in the shoulders and neck, using only what you need. This time the top hand makes a hook. The bottom hand comes up and then floats right across the horizon. The palm turns out and then circle it back around. We call this one single whip. This time you can step in if you like, and then step out as the hand floats across. One more time, single whip. Then release the hook. The hand drifts over, cloud hands. Take your time, stepping in. Drift across, letting go. This time, top hand makes a hook, bottom hand comes up, and then floats across the horizon. Palm turns out. Circle it around, single whip. And once again, if you want, this time you can step in as the hand comes up, and then step out as the hand floats across. One more time, single whip. Release the hook, the hand drifts over, cloud hands. Take your time stepping in, drift across. Breathing. This time, step in as you make a hook. Step out, single whip. One more time, circle it around. And then reverse direction. The hand comes up and over, pressing down. The hand scoops through, and then back up. Once again, circle it around. The snake creeps through the grass. One more time. And then from here, the hook floats up. Then it scoops down the back as you hinge from the hips. The hand scoops through. And then other side, the hand floats up, down the back, all the way through. The dancing dragon. Breathing in and breathing out. One more time. And then this hand here drops down, drifts over, cloud hands. Stepping in, breathing. This time step in as you make a hook. Step out for single whip. One more time. And then reverse direction, the hand comes up and over, pressing down, scooping through, and then back up. The snake creeps through the grass. Once again, circle it around. And as always, it doesn't matter how low you go, just being kind to yourself. One more time. This time the hook floats up, scoops down the back as you hinge from the hips. The hand comes through. Other side, the dancing dragon. Breathing in, breathing out. All right, one more time. And then this hand here drops down and drifts over. The hands become clouds. Stepping in, drifting across, moving with effortless ease. Just let the energy do the work. Letting go of tension, stress, letting go of anything that's no longer serving you. One more time, drift across. Then this time, the bottom hand comes up into a hook right in front. The other hand scoops under the firefly in the lantern. And then switch. The other hand makes a hook. The other hand scoops under, drift across. Breathing in, breathing out. Softening the shoulders, let the elbow sink. Beautiful. One more time, the firefly in the lantern. Then the hands float down, drifting up to shoulder height. Other side. And then from here, this hand scoops down and comes right out in front, just to about eye level. The other hand by the hip, and then down. Same side, just the arms at first. The elbow bends, the hand comes right out in front. And then if you want, this time you can lift your leg, touching down as needed. The rooster stands on one leg. Stepping down, keeping your foot down or lifting up. As always, just meeting yourself where you're at. All right, one more time on this side, the rooster stands on one leg. Beautiful. Other side, the arms drift over, floating up to shoulder height on the other side. And then this hand here scoops down and comes right out in front. Still breathing. Once again, just the arms. And then if you want, you can lift your leg, touching down as needed, the elbow right over the thigh, stepping down. And once again, touching down or lifting up. Just letting go of judgment, bringing curiosity to your experience. One more time, the rooster stands on one leg. Beautiful. And then from here, the hands float down, they drift right out to the corner. They circle all the way around, and then out to the other corner, making a figure eight. We call this polishing the table. So just like your hands are gliding on the surface of a nice smooth table, making it shine. Gentle rotation, shifting the weight, just letting go. One more time, polishing the table. And then this time, the arms float up to shoulder height, the palms face away. The hands drift right across the heart center, and then down. Drifting up, floating across, painting on the canvas, making nice, gentle brush strokes. One more time. This time the arms can float all the way up and over like a big wave. The chin circles. Just coming up as much as you can comfortably, opening the shoulders. One more time, the chin circles. And then reverse direction, the arms float up to shoulder height, palms face away. They drift right across the horizon, and then down. Drifting up, float across, painting on the canvas. One more time, breathing in, breathing out. This time, big wave. The arms go all the way up and over, just as much as you can, coming down. Just letting go of striving. Just being here is enough. One more time, the chin circles. And then circle in front, hug the tree. From here, the arms open up wide. Then this hand here scoops under, step in as you embrace the moon. Step out to the side, the bottom arm floats up until it's parallel with the earth. The other hand floats down. Then circle it around, warding off. All right, one more time. Expanding. And then the bottom hand scoops under. The fingertips slide down. Circle it all the way around again, rolling back. Breathing in, breathing out, and then this time tossing it away, right out to the side. Then the hand folds in, pressing palm to palm, shift the weight forward. Slide down, toss away, fold it in, press. One more time, the press. And then the hands separate, draw the hands in towards the heart, push back out, the push. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, pushing the mountain. And then sit back and open, wipe across the horizon. Take your time as you step in, embrace the moon, step out to the other side, bottom arm floats up until it's parallel with the earth. The other hand floats down, circle it around again, warding off. One more time. This time, bottom hand scoops under, fingertips slide down, circle it all the way around, rolling back. Receiving the energy, going with the flow. This time you can toss it away. The hand folds in, pressing palm to palm, shift forward. Slide down, toss away, press. One more time, nice and soft. And then from here, the hands separate. Draw the hands in towards the heart. Push back out to the push. Nice and easy, nice and slow. One more time, just like the ocean. The tide rolls in, the tide rolls out. Then from here, sit back, open, wipe across. We'll do each movement one time. Grasping the bird's tail, step in, step out, and ward off. Roll back. Toss away. Press. Release. Draw in and push. Sit back, open, wipe across, other side, grasping the bird's tail. Step in, step out, ward off. Roll back. Toss away. Press. Release. Draw in and push. This time, sit back, hug the tree, and soften. From here, the arms open up wide, making two loose fists. One hand on top, the other by the abdomen, and then reversing direction, shifting the weight side to side. This time, if you want, you can lift one leg. Other side. Breathing in and breathing out. The tiger hugs its head. Once again, you can keep your toe down too, so that's always good too. One more time. The tiger hugs its head. Beautiful. This time, embrace the moon. The arms open up wide, and the fingertips drift towards each other. The hands float down, gently drifting over to one side, over to the other. Once again, the arms can just stay down low, just nice and soft. You can even shake them out a little if you want. Just letting go of tension, letting go of stress. And then shift over to one side. This time, tap the toes right out in front. Other side, shift the weight, tap the toes. This time, tap the toes. The opposite hand dips down into the sea, hinging from the hips, keeping the spine long. Other side, shift the weight, tap the toes. Opposite hand goes down into the sea. The needle at the sea bottom. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time. The needle at the bottom of the sea. And then hug the tree as you step in. From here, the arms open up wide. The hands float down, the palms face up. As the hands come forward, the hips go back. Then the palms face away from each other. They open as you rise up. So scooping under, coming forward, softening the hips and knees. Palms face away from each other, open as you rise. The two hands offering gratitude and compassion, offering kindness and presence. Offering love. One more time, two hands offering. Beautiful. This time the palms face up, one hand on top of the other at the lower abdomen. This hand here floats all the way up and over and down the center line of the body. Other side, breathe in as the hand floats up. Breathing out, centering. Calming the heart, calming the mind. One more time, centering. This time both arms float all the way up and over just as much as you can. The hands float down to the waist as you soften the hips and knees. Then circle the hands in front as if you had a big ball right in front of the body. Scooping under, back up to the heart and down. One more time, open the heart. Rising up, softening down. This time making a diamond shape with the hands in front of the heart. Press out, sending out all your loving kindness to the world. May all beings be free from suffering. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they live with ease. And then turning your palms to face yourself, the hands come to the heart. May I be kind to myself. May I feel connected with all beings. May I love myself just as I am. And then the hands can float down to the lower abdomen. You can step your feet together or as close as you can. You can close your eyes or keep a soft gaze, letting your body rock and sway ever so slightly. Bamboo in the wind. Just feeling gentle rocking motion and any sensations that arise in the body. Then bring your attention to your breath. Just noticing the inflow and the outflow, knowing you don't have to do a thing. The body knows what to do. And then bring your attention into your heart, creating an inner smile, expressing gratitude to yourself for being here today. And if your eyes were closed, you can slowly open them. The hands can come together in front of the heart, and we can finish with a bow. Thank you all so much for joining me for this Tai Chi Flow. So as always, I'd love to hear about your experience from today, so please type in the chat how you're feeling right now. Love to hear it.